Alright, so in the previous video, what we did was we created the migration. Now, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to create a worker to process our jobs. So let's just start. Alright, before starting, I just want to make a slight change to our migration file. Uh, in this file, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change from tiny integer to big integer because we would need a large integer for this reserved add column. I'm just gonna reset my migration. Reset, and then let me again run the migration. Perfect. All right. Now to have our worker, we're gonna need a custom command. So let's just create one. Artisan make command custom queue work. Let me quickly give the permission to change the file as well. All right. This is our custom command. Now let's just start writing the code in here. Let me just add info. Queue worker is running. This will run in a loop, so I'm just gonna do while true, and inside here I'm gonna fetch this latest job. So db table custom jobs. Let me import this as well, and all right. We are fetching the custom jobs where its available time is less than the current time. That means it should be available, and then the reserved add should be null. All right. So now if the job is empty, I'm just gonna wait for 1 second, and we're gonna repeat the same process. So sleep for 1 second and then continue. So it will continue with the loop again after 1 second. So it fetches the job every second, or tries to fetch the job every second. All right. So now we have once we have the job, we're gonna update the reserved add column and attempts column. So custom jobs where ID would be job ID, and all right. So we are fetching the job of our job ID, and then we are updating the columns reserved at and attempts. So basically we are just reserving the job so that other job cannot override this one. Now let me add the comment processing job. This is just for the info in our terminal. So now the core idea here is to fetch the job, right? So we already have the job object stored in our payload column. So that job object would be the object of our dummy job class, right? So we already have payload job payload. So basically it's an object of our dummy job class, and which of course is in the serialized form, so we are gonna have to unserialize, and we will run the handle method of this unserialized job. And after that, and after this, we're gonna delete the job as well. So yes, and I also added this info. Let me also add ID of the job in this info. This looks good. Alright, so now in our dummy job class, I'm gonna have a handle method in here as well. For now, let's just do log info job is processed. Okay, this looks good. Let me just quickly review the code to see if there is anything that's buggy or something. Okay, so this looks good. While true, we are fetching the job which is available, of course, and if we have no job, we're gonna wait for 1 second, and then once we get the job, we are gonna update it with this reserved at and attempts column, and we're gonna add we are adding this comment. This looks good, and from our payload column, we are gonna get the object of our dummy job class, and then which is serialized, of course, and we're gonna have to unserialize this one and run the handle method of this. Here it just says job is processed. So far so good. We already have this job. I think what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to run this one. Compose PSP Artisan. CLI Worker is running, and Laravel log is empty. Let me go to this browser, this job, and let's see in the terminal we have CLI Worker is running, processing job 1 and job processed 1. So okay, in this file we can see the code of the handle method of our job. So this looks good. This is it for this video. In the next video we are going to improve the worker and everything.